As a mother, your love and commitment to your kids knows no bounds. You wake up early, stay up late, and do everything in between to ensure their happiness and well-being. But let's be real. Being a mom is hard, and it can be downright exhausting, overwhelming, and really stressful. From the constant demands of parenting to the societal pressure to do it all, it is no wonder why so many moms are experiencing burnout and fatigue. If you're feeling drained, frustrated, and like you're barely keeping your head above water, you're not alone. In this video, we'll get into real life and share our top 3 tips for combating mom stress and share some seriously awesome health hacks that you can fit into your busy schedule to help relieve tension and stress, sleep better, cope better, and keep you healthy while you keep moving a million miles an hour. If you've got that constant mom spot of tension and stress in your neck, shoulders, and mid-back, and are always tired, worn out, and emotionally drained, this video is made just for you. Before we move on, please hit that share button to reach your mom friends who are living with the crazy stress just like you are. Now, is it even possible to not be stressed out and exhausted all the time? Sadly, this is a question I have been asked by one too many moms who have been so wound up and worn out at the same time for so long, they don't even believe they can get better and live life any differently. I remember the very first time that I met Jessica, and you could literally feel the stress radiating from her. Now, every time she comes in, she says that she doesn't know what she would do if she didn't get chiropractic care to help her to cope with the stress of being a mom of 2, wife, and business owner. She is literally living the struggle every day, trying to balance all of her responsibilities and take care of herself. In the past, she's used exercise as an outlet, but after a while, it just wasn't enough. It wasn't until she began getting adjusted that she felt relief from the constant tension, stress, and strain of daily life. And the best part of it all, this is possible without the use of drugs and medications. Pretty darn cool. So number 1 here, let's talk about mom stress. It's absolutely real. The constant tension, headaches, and stiffness in the lower back and between your shoulder blades. We call this the mom spot, by the way. The adrenal fatigue and exhaustion, the thyroid and metabolism all over the place, and the out of whack hormones and emotions. It's all real life for far too many moms. So number 2, the good news is we can help. So many moms share with us that getting neurologically focused adjustments truly change their life, relieving the constant tension, improving their sleep and energy levels, and helping them manage their lives and adapt to stress so much easier and better. Number 3, here's how it works. Each adjustment we make is designed to get stress off the neck, shoulders, middle back, and areas of the nervous system that are completely locked into a non-stop, sympathetic fight or flight response. By activating the parasympathetic side of the nervous system and the vagus nerve, our adjustments hit just the right spots and get that pent-up stress on the run for good. Here's a short video to explain exactly how this works.
Most people know that having a healthy heart rate is important. You don't want your heart to beat too fast and you don't want it to beat too slow. It should beat just the right pace to provide your vital organs and muscles with just the right amount of blood and oxygen that you need to survive and thrive. What many people don't know, though, is that the natural variation in someone's heart rate is also important. Your heart shouldn't beat at a constant steady rate all day. It should vary based on whether you are resting or exercising, whether you are happy or angry, nervous or relaxed. Your brain is constantly detecting what is happening inside and outside of you, and one of the ways it responds to changes in your environment is by increasing or decreasing your heart rate. These natural changes can be measured and are called your heart rate variability. Heart rate variability is controlled by your nervous system, specifically the part of your nervous system that controls your autonomic functions, like breathing and digesting, the things that we don't have to think about doing, the ones that just happen. A good heart rate variability is one that is high, and it's thought to indicate a healthy heart and body, one that is able to respond appropriately and adapt to the environment and the needs. For example, if you get into a fight or suddenly need to run really fast, your nervous system will quickly need to increase your heart rate so that it can pump enough blood to your muscles so you can run or fight. However, when you're sleeping or relaxed, you don't want your heart to beat very fast, as this is not a good thing for you. So your brain will perceive this and then decrease your heart rate. In order for your nervous system to be able to increase or decrease your heart rate based on your needs, your brain needs to be able to properly sense what is going on in and around it. We know now from a lot of neuroscience research studies that when segments of your spine are not moving properly, what some chiropractors call being subluxated, this changes the way your brain can sense what is going on in and around your body and the way your brain controls your body. Research has shown that when a chiropractor gently adjusts these subluxations, it helps your brain to more accurately perceive or see what's going on in and around your body. So when your chiropractor adjusts you, it might help you to be able to respond and adapt better to your environment and keep you balanced and healthy. This is why some chiropractors will measure your heart rate variability when you are under chiropractic care, so they can see how well you are responding to the chiropractic care and to see how you are currently adapting to your environment. A group of researchers wanted to know more about chiropractic and heart rate variability, so they got 96 different chiropractors to measure heart rate variability before and after a single adjustment session on some of their patients. And for some of these patients, they measured their heart rate variability over the course of 4 weeks of chiropractic care. Altogether, 539 adults had their heart rate variability recorded before and after their adjustments, and 111 had their heart rate variability measured across 4 weeks of chiropractic care. They found that in both of these groups, there was a significant improvement in their heart rate variability measurements, and that in the group that was assessed over 4 weeks, these improvements were sustained. When we put this study together with other research that has been published about chiropractic care and heart rate variability, it suggests that chiropractic adjustments can influence heart rate variability. And very importantly, in the stressful, fast-paced life we often live these days, chiropractic care appears to increase the healing and calming side of our autonomic nervous system. Although we do need more research on this area. But if you are interested in good health, adaptability, and want to better respond to stress and your environment, why don't you consider chiropractic care and make sure your spine is functioning as well as it can so you can operate at your optimal potential.
And to really win this battle with mom stress and tension, incorporate these 3 things into your daily and weekly routines as constantly as you can. Number 1, get adjusted. Prioritize exercise and movement like runs, yoga, HIIT workouts, something like that, and take some neuroadrenal support supplements. By the way, here is another great example of how we can measure the stress and tension that you are under. This is our patient Melissa. These 2 scans were taken 4 months apart using a heart rate variability. HRV is the best way to measure how well your nervous system is able to adapt to and handle the stress that you are exposed to on a daily basis. The initial scan on top showed decreased reserve or gas in the tank to handle the stress since her nervous system had been on the gas pedal for so long. She is the mom of an autistic son who requires a tremendous amount of attention. For several years, she has been watching her own health deteriorate because of her stress and anxiety levels. Once she began getting adjusted, things began to change very quickly. She is far less anxious, she's sleeping better, she has more energy, and she has better control of her emotions and so much more. Although she still has more work to do, her quality of life has massively improved since she started care, and we can see that she is improving because the HRV tells us that her brain and her nervous system are no longer stuck in stress. Each adjustment has helped her vagus nerve to get back in the game and begin healing. Now, if you can relate to this video and are looking to relieve some of your mom stress, schedule a consultation and exam with our office right away. First, please ask any questions or leave us a comment below or send us a DM. Secondly, please share this with other parents, family members, friends, Facebook groups, whoever needs this. Third, click on the associated article or go to our website, www.elitefamilychiros.com. And if you're outside our geographical area, go to pxdocs.com to find a directory of pediatric and family chiropractors that can care for you too, mom.